Hey guys, so I got the next solo strat for you. This time we're gonna cover how to push middle on the cache as a terrorist. It is quite simple strat. It will be just 4 nades, HE, Molly, E, smoke and flash. I will show you how I'm executing it and what is effective and just good for me to do. If you know better ways of doing it, you can include it and make this strat even greater. So I'll show you first of all my smoke, which might sound on the beginning a bit complicated, but I will explain you why I'm doing so. So when I start on, when I'm getting like good spawn or something to push mid, I don't want to waste it to line up smokes and stuff. So what I do, I run to this point, and then when you got that toxic barrel, roughly at this point, this vent will appear on the wall in there. I'm trying to put it in the left top corner of this doorway, run this way, and when I got it in this corner, I will turn to the end of this container in there and start aiming at the very top of this, like when the right part of the wall is ending. So you run like this, aiming at that, and then releasing when you are inside of the garage. This is popping like this, giving you great cover, and this is what most people would do to get that cover so we can push through. Of course, we're gonna add a pop flash in here, a just simple underhand flash. But what I like to do, I'm doing that, lining it up, and then I release a bit early, adding pop flash, just simple underhand flash, which will pop in here, and I'm leaving gap in here. Like, depends. I prefer to have like smaller gap, not as big as this time. Just wanted to show you that if you will release it early, you will have a gap and the smoke will pop like this. So it is giving you cover to get under vent, but in the same time, it's leaving gap. And when you pop flashing someone here, he would quite often people try to force themselves and push through in here, even they are blinded, and try to get that position before you will get there and position yourself. So this is really nice counter for it. Let's just get that smoke again in a position. And what I do, I flash, turn around, and I'm trying to pick that person which is pushing in here. If not, I'm trying to get a peek on someone. That's absolutely perfect how I got it now. So I'm trying to pick white box. If there is someone on white box, now I'll give like spray down, but I did not kill him. I right away break the vent. That's the very first thing I do, just because it draws attention of people which are in vents, people which is on, like someone who's on white box or someone from a connector in there. And then I just go back, stuck myself in this corner, aim at this round part of whatever it is, and left click release. This nade is landing in here, which is quite good because it will pop behind the person or right at the person which is standing on a white box. It will damage as well the person, someone who's trying to pick from this side of the white box, and mostly people will go back and try to peek you because you broke the vent, and they will try to peek you while you're trying to jump on the top of the box. And after breaking the vent, they will often reposition and they will just look towards the vent, and this nade is just perfect. So if you tag that guy, you getting like guaranteed kill with this nade. And then we got Molly. I Molly, depending on what I'm doing, depending on the situation, I Molly different places. There are 2 options which I do. So first one, stacking in this corner. You got that broken, whatever it is, that really big black scratch, you can call it. Aim at that, go under this line in here. So this level, under the line, release. And this one is bouncing off the wall, and it's a decent molly for connector, and I use it really often when I want to push. I throw that, so I will check in here Sandbox, and I can push highway without worrying that someone will get me in the back while I'm picking highway. So that's the first one. If you worry about Sandbox, you can like step to the side, do a few steps like to the right side, so you can see this bit, like entire part of that, whatever it is, again part of the wall. And so we're doing that, and then simply aiming at the level of that, and again under this line, releasing. This will bounce twice on a wall in there, and it's a perfect molly behind the sandbox, pushing whoever is sitting in there, is just pushing him out. So those are two different options for sandbox. You've seen the molly. You can flash differently if you want, or if you know different flashes, but then you release your smoke in here, and without stopping, that's kind of only option which you can do, because you don't have much time to pull your flash. So that's how I'm doing it, and it's really effective for me. So I really wanted to share that with you guys. I hope it will help you, and if you know some better nades, leave that information in comments. Let me know in comments as well if you tried it, how it worked for you, and like always, see you guys on the next one.